Hello and welcome. This is a activity in Premiere Pro to show you how to take a Photoshop file and make it into a sequence so that you can show a build video. So I'm in Premiere now. I'm going to make a new project, and we're just going to call this Veggie Head Build and click OK and open up our Premiere profile. And all we're going to do is we're going to open up a Photoshop PSD, and a fairly large one with lots of layers to show the build of this. So I'm just going to import this, and I took Gabby's Mr. or Miss Veggie Fruit Head, so that's what it looks like. Just do the import. Now when it asks for the import, it's going to ask, do you want to merge all the layers into a single one? So that would be a single image. Or one of the things you can opt for is create a sequence. So we're going to create a sequence out of it, and it's going to separate all these images into separate layers. So if I click OK with this, it puts the folder here. Now if I double click this, well, I could double click this, or I could make it a layer like this, which is probably better instead of opening up a new window. And then what you're going to be looking for is the sequence. Now it doesn't show. I like the icons better in the other view. So here, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go back to the icon view, take a look here, and if you look at all these, you can see that these have little icons that are video files. This one, however, has a sequence one. So we double click this one, and that will open up the sequence. Yeah, so if we take a look at the sequence here, now right now, because we have a very small window here, it's very hard to see. If you hit the tilde key in Premiere, you get to see all these different sequences. And now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to stretch it up a bit here so I can see all the different layers as different files. Now right now this is about 5 seconds long. Now with this many layers, 25, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch it out so that each layer appears probably every half second. So that's going to be about just over 12 seconds there. So to select them all, I'm just going to click on one, do Command A, selects all these, and just drag it out somewhere around 13 seconds, I guess, right about there. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is I am going to separate these by half seconds. So I'll just click outside here for a second and do one at a time. That's going to take a little while, and go down to here, bring it to there, and that'll finish it up. And I'll bring this one here now. Probably a better idea would have been to have, I'll probably have to do a pause at the end, because once it's together, it's just going to sit there and you kind of want to see it for a while. So I'm going to bring all these in like this, and you can stage up, and you can sort of envision what's going to happen. As I bring these things together, every single item is going to come up one at a time, and I'm not looking at these as individual, and I'm just going to try and do this as quickly as possible. And you'll be much more precise when you're doing it, so it actually comes up fairly evenly. And you just make these little steps all the way down. There we go. Okay, we'll leave these two in together. Didn't do the greatest job. But if I hit tilde again, I can come back, and I'm at the beginning now. And so I sort of left the basket there with the background. So if I hit play now, it's going to go like this, and each item is going to come up. Now obviously if you did this in the proper sequence, it would probably look better, but it gives you an idea that you can show the build of what you created as a video file. And then all you'd have to do, and I would pause this at the end, so I'd probably do at the very end of this, select them all, and then just sort of pause it at the end. So I could extend it so it goes a little bit longer, so you get to see the object in the video longer. So, and then all I'd have to do is export this media as a video. And then you can include this in your portfolio to show how you created your Photoshop file.